A bit of an inflammatory video today, isn't it? So, in case you haven't heard, ladies and gentlemen, there has recently been a little situation going around talking about the Longstanding Solitude item between Disputed Origin and RNDThursday, where RNDThursday is on the side that this is a fantastic item, and initially Disputed Origin was on the side that Longstanding Solitude is one of the worst items in this game. And by the way, if you don't know the people I'm talking about, go check them out. RNDThursday is a very entertaining YouTuber on Risk of Rain 2 content, and Disputed Origin makes some great guides, and I like to think that his videos are pretty entertaining too. So I'm going to link them both in the description. But I am here today because while I don't think Disputed Origin's initial claims about Longstanding Solitude were correct, I don't think it's a terrible item, I don't actually think he was wrong in that this item can be bad. And that's because I discovered a bug with it recently that makes it so that if you take more than one stack of Longstanding Solitude, you have essentially kneecapped your entire run to oblivion. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So I'm out here with Longstanding Solitude and 50 Gorse Tomes, because the real reason you get Longstanding Solitude to work is by getting a lot of money. And while you can get some money just by killing enemies and, getting barrels there, the real money you get that makes this item good tends to come from items like Gorse Tomes, Roll of Pennies, stuff like that. And while you have these items, you can make Longstanding Solitude incredible. Like, every single nugget of gold I'm picking up here is going to give a large portion of my EXP bar. And I'm at level 1, but I believe the ratio of gold to EXP bar remains pretty similar no matter how high a level you get. Like, I would not normally be getting levels this quickly without Longstanding Solitude's addition. But the problem with this is that this is with one stack of Longstanding Solitude. Now, I've been tempted in the past to pick up multiple stacks, because for every stack of Longstanding Solitude, it's listed that they give you one more token upon level up. So I thought to myself, hey, I can get 5 stacks, and then every time I level, I can get 5 chests instead of just 1. And it doesn't list any downside except that chests cost more money, and that shouldn't matter because you're not paying with money once you get this item anyway. However, see what happens when I add one more Longstanding Solitude to myself. Now I'll kill enemies and they'll still give me EXP, but look what happens when I pick up the gold now. Absolutely no EXP, and it's weird because you saw right there, it added a bit of EXP randomly, and I didn't really understand what was going on for a long time. However, what I did find out is that with one stack, any money you get from additional items will give you EXP on occasion, but if you say add more stacks, like say I got 5 stacks of Longstanding Solitude now it's going to be almost impossible for me to ever get EXP from all this money I'm picking up. So I've just made Gorse Tome and items like Rolls of Penny. It's not just Gorse Tome that this happens with. If I wanted to give myself, say, Roll of Penny, which is 77, and take damage, you're going to see I'm going to get hit. Oh, sorry, I have God mode on. 1 sec. Gosh. By getting hit, even though I get money from the Roll of Pennies, I'm not getting any EXP from that either. So, there's no money source in this game other than the money you get from killing enemies will give you any benefit with Longstanding Solitude. So if you ever pick up more than one Longstanding Solitude, you have essentially ruined your run for the long term. Because the whole purpose of this item is that you want to get money, because that's how you get the crazy levels that you saw in like Disputed Origins video recently, or any of RNDThursday's videos. All of those amazing Longstanding Solitude runs can only happen when you have one stack of Longstanding Solitude. If you ever pick up more than one, you're just ruined. And this is Risk of Rain 2. When are you not going to pick up multiple stacks of an item? There is zero chance that this is intentional. This seems like an out-and-out bug that was just never commented on. And if you use like sources like this shrine, you saw I gained a level, so it worked for that. But for whatever reason, some of the best money sources in the game, like Dwarf's Tome and Roll of Pennies, just don't give you anything. So hey, I guess in the long way around, Disputed Origin has been vindicated in his initial ranking of this item. Not entirely, because obviously I think this item isn't complete garbage. I think if you can get one stack of this item, it's pretty good. But multiple stacks of Longstanding Solitude becomes one of the most detrimental items in the game, because it gives you almost zero benefit to leveling up, and when you have almost zero ability to level up with this item, you have essentially just locked yourself out of every chest in the game for no benefit. So, strangely enough, coming out of this whole situation, Disputed Origin, I would tell you that you are correct in saying that multiple stacks of Longstanding Solitude is the worst item in Risk of Rain 2. So you are vindicated entirely for multiple stacks. For one stack, you are correct. One stack, Longstanding Solitude is a very good item. But multiple stacks, until Gearbox gets on this thing and fixes it, never do that. Because you might love all those gold nuggets around you, but they don't love you once you've got more than one of this item. Thank you everyone for watching. Kilroy was here, signing off.